Welcome back to That's It. So I don't know about you guys, but watching that interview with Wendy Williams at the Breakfast Club was amazing. It was amazing to watch. It was amazing to hear Whitney. I'm saying Whitney. Yeah, Wendy Williams' voice. And I don't know what people are talking about, you guys. That they're saying that she's impaired, saying that she's not all there, saying that she can't make her decisions. And clearly, after watching that video, what are they talking about? She has not lost her marbles. The woman clearly knows who she's talking to, who's interviewing her, Charlamagne the Guardis, and his other co-workers with him, and Whitney, not Whitney, Wendy Williams was with her niece on the phone, Alex, and it seemed like she's all there. It seemed like she knows what she's saying, what she's talking about. She was very engaging in the conversation. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're saying that um she's not fully there. I don't understand why she has a guardianship at the age of 60. I don't understand why she has a conservativeship. I don't get it. I don't understand that. And it's just sad that this woman Sabrina is just controlling Whitney. I'm not. I keep saying Whitney. I'm sorry, with the whole W. Wendy Williams' life and money, and then just having her isolated at this kind of like senior citizens in this place in New York. I don't know the name of the facility, and just have her in a room, have her have a TV, and then there's a small window, like she's in a cage, like she's in prison, like she can't have friends over or family. She has a cell phone. She only can make incoming calls. People can't call her. Like, what kind of conservative ship is that? What kind of guardianship is that? Like, you taking this woman's free will away. Like she's some she did she murdered someone, and then you trying to lock her up in a box. Like, that's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Like, what proof that they have that this woman is not fully there? Like, what did this woman Sabrina say to the judge or some or attorneys that this they're saying that she's not capable of making her own decisions? Like, what proof do they have? And I feel like they probably made something up and then took this woman's side and took her word face value instead of like doing a medical evaluation towards towards Wendy Williams. Like, you would think that makes more sense, right? You do an evaluation on someone to make sure if they're capable of making decisions on their own, make sure they're, you know, impaired. And they didn't do that, I believe. That's just my speculation. I just feel like that this took Sabrina's word face value. And okay, this woman's not capable of making her decision. She's just all over the place. She's doing this, she's doing that. She's like saying all these wacky things. So I need to take control of her life. I need to take control of her money. When it all based on is her money. That's just my opinion. It's just controlling and trying to control her money. And I just feel like, you know, um, Wendy Williams worked so hard to be where she is at, and for you to just take that away from her, the 60-year-old woman, is to take her livelihood, to take her independence, to take her freedom, and just to control her money so she can just be in a room like 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 a stray dog. It's just unfathomable to me. It's just unhumane, and I just don't understand why someone can do that to another human being. How can this woman Sabrina have a heart and do that? You taking away from her family, her friends. Her father's birthday is next month. It may be a possibility that she may not be there in Miami to celebrate her father's birthday. I hope and pray that she does. It's just all about a control thing. And I don't feel like you should control another human being unless you have proof and evidence that someone is incapable. Obviously, if someone's not incapable to make their own decisions and then doing irrational things, that's one thing. But to use the justice system and to use someone like that, that is wrong. And I'm glad that, her niece, Alex, is advocating with her, and then they're in a legal not a legal system, but they're in legal what's the word, in legal process right now to try to see if they can overturn the guardianship and overturn the conservatorship. And I hope by the grace of God that a judge will just turn it over and then just let this woman be free. Let her go back to Miami so she can be with friends and family, like people that love her, people that miss her, and not keep her locked up in a box because it's just not right. Just imagine. It just reminds me of like when COVID, when everything got shut down, and then just imagine being in a room 24/7, having a television, just having a small window, and you have no one to come and see you. No one to come see you. It's like basically in prison. I've never been in prison before, but it sounds like that. And that's what it feels like with her, that she's in prison and she has no one to come see her. She has to get permission. And I don't think anyone should get permission, especially if you're capable of making your own decision. And clearly, after watching that video, this woman, Wendy Williams, she knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's saying. She doesn't sound like she has lost her mind. She doesn't sound like she has lost her marbles. It seems like she's all there. And I just don't understand why they're doing this to her. And I just feel like it's because of the money. They're trying to control her money and they put her in a box, and for her not to say or do anything, not have any contact with anyone, which is totally wrong. And maybe I'm going to play devil advocate. I don't, and I'm not a person with conspiracy theories. I like to go based on facts. Maybe it's because the whole Diddy thing, because she even mentioned over a decade about Diddy, things that she known, things that she's seen, and she tried to tell people. People didn't believe her. She got fired at Hot 97 many years ago because she was saying things that about Diddy didn't like, and it got back to Diddy, and Diddy got her fired. Okay, she been saying a lot of things about Diddy, no one didn't believe her, and now look what's happened. The table has turned, and now Wendy Williams is laughing, and she's saying, "I told you so, guys. I told you so." And then she even said in the interview that Diddy's going to prison for life, and I believe her. He will. Diddy's done. Boom. That's a hashtag. Diddy's done. That's Wendy. That's something that she would say. So for people to say that she's gone and she lost her marbles, that is so far from the truth. Because after that comment that she made, I'm like, oh my gosh, Diddy's done. That's a great hashtag. Okay. And she even said that she knew things. She knew things over the years. And no one didn't believe her, no one didn't say anything. And now the table has turned and she's saying, "See, you guys, I told you so. I told you so." And it's just funny that now that she's like saying to herself, I'm vindicated, you know what I mean? Because I've been saying this for over a decade and no one didn't believe me. I got fired for over this because she says she knows things. She knows things about Diddy, and I believe her. She knows things. She probably have seen things too. But no one didn't want to believe her because at the time, Sean Diddy Combs was very popular. He was a hype of his career, and no one didn't want to take anyone's word face value because they were fearful of him, and he had people in his back pocket, everything. But now everything is coming to the light, and Wendy Williams, she is feel so vindicated and happy about it. Like, see, guys, I told you this. I told you so. I told you so. But that's okay. That's okay because sometimes you have to go through all this stuff for the truth to come out now, and I know she feels good about it. So I'm so happy that she did this interview. I'm happy that everyone get to hear her voice and they can all hear and see that this woman is all there. She has not lost her mind, and I'm happy they're doing a GoFundMe and free Wendy, and more people need to talk about it because this whole thing just reminds me of Britney Spears when her father tried to do the conservatorship against her and then just controlling her and her money and then just drugging her up and everything. It's just crazy. It's just like deja vu all over again. And they should not have done that to Britney, and they shouldn't have done that to Wendy Williams as well. And I hope this guardianship and this conservatorship be overturned, and then they can just set her free and for her to be with her family. That's all she wants. She just want to go back to Miami and be with her family. Let me know your thoughts in regards to the interview of The Breakfast Club with Wendy Williams. Please, if you really like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts in regards to this. Thank you so much for watching That's It with Cheryl, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.